Process Regional Hazmat Team worked with the Dane County Bomb Squad and a civil support team to determine the mixture of unknown chemicals Ostrike had in his home.
After working with those dangerous chemicals, the teams had to get decontaminated. News Channel 8's Kristen Elisario joins us live in the studio to tell us what that process and how it works.
Following their search of the home, investigators didn't have to travel far to find a safe place to decontaminate. Gunderson Lutheran has a decontamination facility, a place where harmful chemicals are removed and properly thrown away.
After chemical mixtures were removed from 1032 Redfield Street in La Crosse, personnel were brought to the decontamination room at Gunderson Lutheran.
Any chemical that can react with the body or with water or with other chemicals will produce a residual gas or liquid that may present as a hazard to other people, whether that be through respiratory or skin contacts.
Hospital staff were given a list of possible chemicals in order to prepare for the decontamination process, none of which were hazardous.
We dealt with it as a clothing change and a shower for the wash off and a new set of clothing for them to leave the hospital with.
Although this decontamination was used mostly as an extra safety precaution, the hospital is equipped to handle more dangerous situations.
We have the ability to meter gases to try to make determinations as to at least what class of hazard it belongs to. And then we can take the actual protective measures ourselves for those of us who are working to clean those patients off.
Chemicals that are washed off patients are not flushed down the drain, but rather into a holding tank.
We take our direction from the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources as to what we can do with that product. If it has to go to a contaminated dump site or whether it's something that can go down the drain, really depends on what those investigators find.
The La Crosse Fire Department says working with any type of chemical is dangerous and it's important to obey warning labels.
Keep them stored in the container that they come in because a container will give a lot of things. First of all, it's a container that's made for that product. It has the proper lid cover on it, and also it will have all the instructions on the use of it as well as the safety way of using it.
The fire department stresses that flammable liquid should never be used indoors or in the same area of a gas appliance or another heat source. They're encouraging families to talk about the danger of flammable liquid products.
All right, thank you, Kristen. The decontamination room at Gunderson Lutheran is for small groups of people. If there were ever a situation where large numbers of people needed to be decontaminated, Gunderson Lutheran has tents that are used.